Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Musically Malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. We're in the 2022 album from BAND-MAID called Unleash. This is track number 5, titled Isle. Needed to enunciate that one, Isle, which, if I had to guess, fitting with BAND-MAID, it probably has to do with kind of self-agency, like I'll do something, I'll overcome, I'll push through. But we'll see. We're going to give the song a listen, make a few comments along the way. Then you'll have a chance to click into a second video called The Second Course. We do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. If you're interested in dessert, you can head over to Patreon. It's just $5. Gives you access to all the BAND-MAID content that we have, music videos, live performances, as well as for other artists. So feel free to give that a look, but let's get in and listen to Isle. Everybody say it with me. Isle. The attitude. Love the cymbal work. Oh man, I love the melody in that song. Um, has Konami ever used a whammy bar? You guys ever seen her use a whammy bar? I feel like that'd be really interesting. I mean, she's able to get like vocalizations out of the guitar that sometimes you're like, it sounded close to a whammy bar. But I'd just be curious if you've ever seen her use one. One thing I'm trying to keep in mind as we move through this album that I didn't fully pick up on, even in some of like the second course. So there's two things. One is that remembering a lot of the world was kind of in COVID lockdown longer than other parts. And even in the United States, there are certain cities and states that were more forceful about certain things than others. I live in Georgia, so we were kind of out of it pretty quickly. And that remembering a lot of the writing going into this was during that time. And the second thing with that is if you guys know of any good sources to understand better, because some of you guys give me insight on like this song was written for this or it kind of came from this place. If you have any good sources that you typically go to for those things, because a lot of times when I search the songs, like I put in story behind Isle from Unleash or information, or like I'll do a few different Google searches and I typically just don't end up with great results. I either find like Facebook posts that are about unrelated things or stuff about unrelated songs. So if you have any, you know, 1, 2, 3 strong sources that might help kind of give some insight around some of those things, I would much appreciate that. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments. And if you'd like to join us for the second course, you can click right over here. We'll do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. Thanks for being with me for this one. Hope to see you in the next one. It's reading good.